If you in there, nigga, I'm ghost.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with House of the Dragon, and we got Season 2, Episode 2, Rhaenyra the Cruel. While Otto schemes to turn the public against her, Rhaenyra questions Daemon's loyalty. We're gonna see what for. You can't say what you said last episode and then be upset. Now, granted, maybe, I don't know, the scene did cut off when it was like, what if we don't find him? So, I guess I'll let that slide. But, as you can see, I read the whole thing, so it's not the night of. It's like 20 hours later. But I'm ready to jump into this. But before you do, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want early access to full uncut reactions to your favorite shows, movies, as well as other videos, or if you just want to show support, click the link below to the Patreon. Now, back to our normal broadcast. Appreciate that, B, and let's get it.
I am the king! Yes, yes. I am the king!
Hey, y'all.
Villains!
You can't really say that, Aegon, but it's like, where were y'all at, bruh? This nigga aiming too cool, man. And I finished Last Kingdom, so like, to see him in this and to see the actor in that is just like almost damn near two different people.
But what you've done to Micah?
Respectfully, Otto does not care.
She knows I trust her.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care, my nigga. He's like, how can I spend this?
My son is my legacy! My son is heir to the Iron Throne! And where were you? The Lord Commander of my King's Guard.
Ooh.
Grace having ordered the Night's Watch. Abed. Abed! Instead of safeguarding the sanctity of my family.
That's like the first legitimate thing you said.
The man we apprehended is known to us. It's a gold cloak.
Oh, yep. Well, say goodbye.
I trust in the mastery of your trade, Lord Larys.
Oh, always studying, always protocol. We know our enemy!
A king may have more than one enemy, Your Grace.
Ooh.
We would do well to ascertain if this is your sister's hand.
I don't even know who you are, but...
You will have your war, Your Grace, but if you wait a short time, you may yet double your strength.
It's tough. Oh shit. Oh. Are we gonna switch this moment up?
But when a thing like this happens, a blow to the king is a blow to the realm.
Look at how they tried to... Okay, I see them. How they try to set it up like there. If you know, you know.
Helena, what you saw last night when you came to my room.
This is for my boy.
And look at you trying to worry about the wrong things. Unless you're apologizing why wasn't Kristen Cole actually there to do something.
I was hired by Daemon Targaryen.
Man's folded without a second. Oh, he about to hit you with the Negan treatment. That's tough. I thought he was about to pull out the shield. Start cutting stuff off you. Stuff off of you. Look at these. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shots be looking... Was it this? No, I was talking about the boys. The boys had a random shot where I was like, cinematography looking a little different right here. Body falls over.
Let me fly out on Vermax. Rhaenys is needed in the gullet and I can watch for movements from King's Landing.
No.
And she's not letting you go nowhere, boy.
Having lost my own son, that I would inflict such a thing on Helena of all people, an innocent.
The death of Prince Viserys
Rhaenys, she knows. She knows. And I know she knows. Oh, now she knows. Look out, like... Look at his smug look.
If Aemond was not to be found, what were your instructions?
Yeah, exactly.
And when I was a child, I took this as a challenge, but I'm older now. I have challenges enough.
I have served you faithfully.
Have you? Or have you used me as a tool with which to grasp at your stolen inheritance?
Oh.
When Sir Eric brought you the crown, did I myself not place it upon your brow?
Yes.
Bars.
To indulge the darkness you keep sheathed within you like a blade.
You think me some kind of monster?
Oh, I don't know what to think of you. I don't know what you are. Or who it is you serve.
Am I not on my way even now to Harrenhal to raise an army in your name, Rhaenyra? Yours!
It's like they're both right, you know.
Accept me as your queen and ruler.
Yeah, but not completely.
Who was raised at his side? Do you believe he made you heir because of your great wisdom? Because of your virtue?
Ooh.
Because you knew your legacy, unlike mine, would never outshine his own.
He was not afraid of you, Daemon! He could not trust you. Any more than I can trust you.
He was a fool. Who sought greatness but shrank from spilling blood to achieve it, and I see you will suffer the same fate. It was a mistake.
You're saying it's a mistake, but I need to hear what was the end of the conversation. If not Aemon, then who? I don't care how many Kingsguard is asleep. He was not telling him to get to the king himself, so. Hey, Rwan, take a break, my guy. You don't gotta go crazy every single score, my boy. You know, like the little, it's not like a fork, but you use it to, like, if you're like grilling or something, you're grabbing something off the grill. I ain't never noticed a tail look like that. Maybe you could have made a difference, my boy. I think we're going full throttle these first few episodes, so. Kristen Cole, it's your fault. Now I don't blame you, cause.
Please, my lord.
Yeah, move out the way, bro. They're up here cleaning your mess, bro. Like I said, I don't. Okay, I do blame you. You know what I'm saying? But you weren't there to, you know. No, here go another fucking Tarantino scene, like. Someone camping in here? Oh, you about to blame him. Your brother is on Rhaenyra's side.
I do not. The white cloak is a symbol of our purity, our fidelity.
Bro, get out of here with that bro. Hypocrite, bro.
Where were you when Jaehaerys was murdered?
Where were you, bro?
With King Aegon.
Exactly.
His Grace wished to entertain his companions in the throne room.
Well, if you thought to go upstairs.
Where were you? Lord Commander.
Yeah, exactly.
And why has Helena the Queen been granted no sworn protector?
Exactly.
She said that she should have.
Exactly.
And then the young prince is murdered on your watch.
You are mad, sir.
Exactly. Let him know.
And now you must restore it.
How am I to do that?
Kills, blah, 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 like.
You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls.
How would I enter?
Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part.
We are sworn to serve forthrightly, not to traffic in deception.
Put down the pretender and you will end a war before it begins.
See, all this is happening because everyone.
You would send me to my death.
Or to triumph. And glory.
Kristen Cole, you're not gaslighting me, bro.
Now will you go?
Or must I question your loyalty to the king?
Stop it. Did the king approve this? But yeah, all this happening because everyone trying to do their own games. Like, what are we doing? All right, no way we're still in Westeros right now. Who's this fake ass Taisha? Okay, let me chill.
Kill me.
That's tough.
Where was I?
You just lost some cool points, amen.
I can't blame anyone for doing what I myself would do if I could.
I don't think you let children go hungry while you filled your own cellars.
Lucky we don't have enough coin to find out.
So I'm gonna take that as a yes, my boy. This bro?
Well met, brother.
Yep.
I've broken my teeth on hardtack, Adam. Say you have a pot of your goat's.
You said tart cotton. You mean Mortal Kombat, bit?
Devotion has never sat well with him. Where he goes, he wishes to be his own master.
He is the king consort.
Because it'd be easier for them to be together and then for her to find misfortune if he went down that path than trying to go against her.
Who are you?
I'm Neek. Oh, wrong show, my bad. Mazzario could get it, man. Mazzario, what? Mazzaria.
Does he say otherwise?
He's gone.
For how long?
A week? Or forever, I do not know.
No, don't worry. He'll be back for someone. Well, I don't know. They might change up things, but
It would not serve me to set you free. At best, I lose an asset to my cause.
Hey.
Betray me in some foul way.
I have no interest in betraying you, Your Grace.
So it's time to clock in. Where's Mushroom at?
How did you get that scar?
You wanna know how I got these scars? Oh, my bad. Wrong production. Moon Dancer? Sea Smoke? I don't remember who takes Sea Smoke later. I know that ain't actually, hold on. Look like they're hoes now. I was about to say not Vagar. But I know for sure that's not Caraxes.
Who are they?
Ratcatchers. In the king's employ.
And they say I got rid of all of them. Say goodbye. You got one of them. You got the one. You don't need to cry for him. He kicked the shit out of you.
Idiot!
Beware how you speak to your king, my lord.
The king is my grandson, and my grandson is a fool.
And Kristen Cole, me watch that nigga. Shut up, bro. Granted, this might be the replacement moment, but
We must act. Sir Kristen Cole has acted.
And what?
exactly. It's like, what now? Who did something?
My father is dead.
He is. And we are the poorer for it. He was right about you.
Ooh, yeah, he was.
Remove your badge, Sir Otto.
Oh, here goes the replacement moment. What's kind of the
clever, but without a strong hand at your side.
exactly?
Give it to Cole, Your Grace.
Your Grace. You sound like Ryan. But yeah, what's kind of crazy is
You are dismissed.
nigga, he's already leaving. Shut up. He would have been a great hand for you, unlike the other kings he served. Someone kills her. Maybe she catches the brother. Hold up, hold up. Hey, team player, team player. Mazzaria gonna have to save the day. I don't remember hearing about any of this. That's tough. Granted, I had that bit inaudible and I was probably editing at the same time it was playing. Oh, that's bro? Question mark? That is bro. What are you doing? No, he's like, hey, you don't get another exit. I'm not even stressing. I know she's not about to get slaughtered right now.
Run and find Viserys.
That's what I'm saying. Find backup. What are you doing? You getting your ass whooped, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason you've been doing any damage is he would try to go hit her.
Which is Eric?
Kills the wrong one. I didn't think we were gonna get one of these moments, but we're gonna get one of these moments. Oh, never mind. This nigga's just camping right here, bro.
Forgive me.
No.
Hey, that's a good man. I'm not gonna lie to you, cause I'm like, well, it kind of sucks that you might have to kill him afterwards, cause we don't know who is who.
The High Towers still have strength, and you have a son there.
Okay, cool. Finally, we mentioned him.
I have sinned.
I do not wish to hear of it.
Yeah, imagine saying the guy who stole your position is fucking clapping your daughter's cheeks. Like, bro, no thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, it's in the episode, did. I got scared. It was the end of the episode, and like, of course, this nigga's waiting for it. Like, bro. And she's stoked. Exactly. You can do your little slaps all you want to. He gonna be slapping somewhere else. That's how we're ending the episode. That's tough. Hey, sorry if you hopefully I didn't spoil those certain things, you know. I don't remember when it happens or the background of it, but I was pretty sure it was happening in this episode, so hopefully I was vague enough for you to not know what it is if you don't know. But let's see the little next time on and behind the scenes, whatchamacallit.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. When the desire to kill and burn takes hold, reason is forgotten.
On the next House of the Dragon.
War to come to us.
Good. To war then.
Alicent is in King's Landing. Her son sits my throne.
There has been no word from Prince Daemon.
We must press what advantage we do have.
And what is that?
Dragons.
If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction.
It'll be savage beyond all compare.
I ain't asked for none of that right there. Yeah, for sure.
I really love this episode. We were already in a very tenuous place, but there's now been the murder of a child, and it's meant to be a harbinger for things to come.
This is starting to become a pure Game of Thrones story now, where everyone's struggling with the legacy that they've been left by their parents.
in episode 2, any kind of stability for Aegon has now been ripped out from beneath his feet.
I am the king!
We always knew that Aegon was going to get rid of that Valyrian model, and it's a really powerful dramatization of how there is a new sheriff in town, and Aegon's
it's destroying everything his father built.
Than Viserys.
Well, actually, everything Jaehaerys built.
The aftermath is grief like you just never ever want to experience. Aegon feels completely alone, like no one really understands or appreciates the pain he's in. And I think we see why Aegon's respect for Rhaenyra grows, because she is the only other person in this environment that really knows what this pain is. And seeing that look in Rhaenyra's eyes when they cross on the stairs, they don't say much to each other, but they communicate through pain.
I think everything's just so traumatic at that moment that for Rhaenyra, time stands still. I think the noise and everything goes under the radar for her.
I think she's feeling it in the most
That's
raw
still an
and visceral
excellent
way,
shot,
because
bro.
She's not angry over the loss of an heir, she's bereft over the loss of a child.
After Blood and Cheese, Alicent is just completely devastated, and all she can think about is if she wasn't in bed with Cole, then maybe he would have been able to stop that horrendous murder.
Exactly. Hey, it is what it is. I'm glad we addressed it, cause other shows that aren't to this tier would be like, yeah, we're just gonna ignore it, and then maybe the creator or writer of a certain episode or director of a certain episode will be like, or showrunner will be like, well, blah blah, and they'll say something that wasn't an episode because people started talking about it. Listen, I was saying that in my first go round, bro. Where's the Kingsguard at? She didn't have a sword or shield or whatever the fuck.
On her rock, laughing at me. She's fucking laughing at me.
Otto doesn't think Rhaenyra is capable of it. He knows she's good, and he knows that's a weakness, and hopes to use that to his advantage.
We were very interested in the propaganda of it. Not
Exactly.
only the horror of what's happened, but also the way that it's spun and how it can be used to a political advantage.
It's a way of manipulating the population with fake news. And as cruel as this society is, no one likes a dead baby. So in Otto's job, it's a weapon to employ in terms of public opinion.
Otto is forever
They
the
cooking.
pragmatist, thinking about how to make the best of every possible situation, and it seems to me he's a character who's completely able to compartmentalize his emotions, and that makes him seem cold and calculating. But the child is dead. How can we use this to our advantage?
Somebody once wisely said, never let a crisis go to waste. Otto is exploiting the moment to extract maximum political value, but it's a very effective political tool because these people that are seen by some of King's Landing as the usurper are now suddenly embraced, and that's why it's diminished Rhaenyra's position so badly.
And they are accusing me of having a hand in this. I think the death of the prince is a paralyzing event in the story for Rhaenyra. It marks a reckoning with what her desire can do. Her vengeful feeling caused the death of another child, and causality suddenly starts to feel threatening, like one can set things in motion that one would never anticipate. As for Daemon, I think she has never really trusted him wholly. I think the question will become how important that actually is.
Like with anything between them, it's utterly complex, and the thing with Daemon is his sense of morality. Although it's perverted and mad, he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
Emma and Matt are incredible actors. They really search for
Yeah, they went crazy.
the scene, and they find ways to really pace themselves through the scene so they're not coming in raging as might be their first instinct.
Claire gave us such freedom, and something I spoke to Claire about was women's rage. And I think we saw Rhaenyra in season 1 keep a lid on intense feeling, and I was really excited to find out what happens when you take the lid off that.
He was not afraid of you, Daemon! He could not trust you any more than I can trust you.
They have a really interesting relationship, and we love writing for them. They have a connection that nobody else on the show shares. They are the same person almost in different bodies. The difference that Daemon was a man and gets to do whatever he wants.
Father,
And Rhaenyra has to wear a dress and stay cooped up in a castle, and so feels that frustration.
Was he though?
At the
Did
same
he?
time, Daemon was the heir to the throne, and it was taken away and given to Rhaenyra. And there's just
Exactly.
no
That
way
was
that
my
you're
point.
not angry and resentful about that. And so we wanted to delve into the fact that they have a deep connection. They have each other's back, but we're not sure where they're standing and how everything's going to play out in the end.
I don't think she realizes how bad this is for her at the moment, because so much of her plan is wrapped up in the realm's assurance that, yes, Rhaenyra will be queen, but at least she has Daemon Targaryen at her side. And now she doesn't, and she will have to reap those consequences in the episodes to come.
Cole is wrapped up in his own guilt and shame because he was in the Queen's chamber when all this was going down.
Exactly.
Please, my lord.
And he wants to
He's
blame
been
someone
commander
else.
for 5 days, and there's been the most catastrophic thing that's happened. So I think he loses it a little bit, and he feels so guilty.
Loses
but he
it.
can't
Loses it
admit
once
this
again.
to anyone, and so he needs to externalize it and sends him on this mission that he deep down knows is a fool's errand.
From the perspective of Arik, and Eric, they're very honourable, very diligent, and Arik respects the fact that Kristen probably come from a similar background, but he's not very honourable with his oath. So there's a little bit of a underlying tension there.
You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls.
Arik thinks it's a terrible idea. The only things Arik and Eric had was duty and the love for each other, so it's putting those things together and making them choose.
As you command.
The Arik and Arik duel is a giant moment in Westerosi history, and of course Arik infiltrates the castle successfully, uses the uniform and the helmet that makes them all look alike to his advantage.
We always love that moment of these two brothers who love each other more than anything also being set to kill each other, and there's a very American Civil War brother-on-brother aspect to it. Why are they doing this? It's because these nobles have decided that they're mad at each other, and now these guys have to battle it to the death. But Elliot and Luke are phenomenal in that scene. It was a really incredible moment on set.
So, Eric,
believe me, I had no choice.
Why would, hold on, I just realized, why is the door locking from the outside?
Rehearsals on the fight scene. We wanted to put all our energy into it, and I feel like in the midst of the aggression of it, I think it should be quite a beautiful scene. And it was super emotional as well, and hopefully we can capture that for the audience anyway, because it'd be wicked if they could get a sense of how we felt on the day.
I can hardly talk about the fight between Arik and Eric because it's heartbreaking, but it's an incredible scene, and I know it sounds completely opposite to it, but this is a love story. This is a story about how much these brothers love each other. So what are the questions? What are
See,
they
when
saying
I
to
thought
each other?
Homeboy was gonna pick up the sword, and then if we're gonna choose who is who,
For me, this was a story
Mazaria would have like been, cause why did she even turn? What was the point of her turning back? She said, "Hold on a second. You didn't help in the slightest, unless I don't know what you got, unless you directed Eric to go there, but he didn't say anything that that signified that, so I don't know." But yeah, I think I like this one. I'm not gonna. I have to process it a little bit more, but I think I like this one better than the first one. And not saying the first one was bad. Like I said, process, so it might be because, you know, I held Blood and Cheese to the certain, standard, and when it wasn't that, I was like, oh, that's tough. That's what I was looking forward to, man. Not looking forward to, like, I want to, like, even if they, I'm not like, I have to see the gore, this, that, and third. Even if they did that same, it was, the thing that I wanted to see the most was, hey, pick a choice. You see that? Your mother wants you dead, and then, it's the emotional ramifications to Helena, to that child who survived. Especially, like, doesn't, like, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm confused. I think, All right, this one I'm not sure, so if it's a spoiler, like I'm literally just guessing. I think the one who survives at the very end, I don't know which one, but like, is someone from Rhaenyra's side, like the black side. I'm thinking of someone else, cause someone feels oh, that's something else. They're like in SOs, or I don't know, they're in Unsea, and then they get lost over sea, and then he feels guilty or some shit. I don't know. But just even if like things were to play out a certain way, that they still feel something in that way, and we get to see it as they grow up and how they deal with what happened in that moment. But I can't really think of like anything that I was, was really negative about the show. Like, I like how they did certain things where it's like, if you know, you know. It's gonna be one of those moments where you watch Game of Thrones and then you finish it, then you go back and you're like, I didn't even notice that. Oh, they're talking about this. Oh, that's talking about that. Or they're showing this because of this. As well as like, that Daemon and Rhaenyra scene where it's like you can see where everyone's coming from. But that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you liked the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'm out.